This is K2 News at 5 on your side.
And the hottest days of the year so far are happening right now across the Pacific Northwest. These are live looks from our cameras around the state. Yesterday, we hit a record 90 degrees in Portland, and more of that is expected in the days to come. Thanks so much for joining us for this digital edition of K2 News. I'm Barry Mangold. It hasn't been this warm since September 15th of last year, and with the hot weather, officials are reminding people to drink plenty of water, take breaks in the shade, and watch out for signs of heat exhaustion. Those symptoms include excessive sweating, rapid heartbeat, muscle aches, and nausea. And while a dip in local waterways may be tempting, officials also warn those waters are still cold and are moving quickly. We've already heard one report of a man being rescued from the Sandy River just yesterday. And this weekend, a strong solar storm, is lighting up the sky across the Pacific Northwest and around most of the northern hemisphere. Experts say this is the strongest geomagnetic event to reach the Earth in 2 decades, making the aurora borealis much more visible than usual. And photos from the light show last night are just pouring in. Take a look at some of this. Sightings have been confirmed across the globe, including in Germany, New England, even New Zealand. Here in the U.S., and the northern lights stretch across much of the country, going as far south as Florida. And folks across Oregon and Washington flock to remote areas to take in this event. Just look at that. Some pictures from our viewers here. Some folks in Portland were even lucky enough to catch a glimpse despite all the light pollution in the city. And here are just some of the amazing photos that we have gotten from viewers like you. And we love seeing your pictures and your videos. You can share them by downloading the K2 News app, tap the Explore icon, and then select Chime In to add your photos or video. You might see them right here on air. You can also send them in on K2.com. And if you missed the show last night, you're gonna have another chance to catch the show again tonight. We have Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Allison Gutleber here to explain just what can people do to get the best chance of seeing the lights tonight.
So you kind of mentioned, you know, you wanna be outside of the lights. You don't really wanna have light pollution, but last night, even in your backyard, you could still see this if you were high up. The biggest thing is try and get away from the light pollution, but there is still a chance later on this evening. So we did see that the northern lights were out last night. We were at a level 5, and that went all the way down to Florida. People in Texas were seeing it. So a lot of people in the United States here in Portland. So as we get into tonight, there's a chance that we could see even that level 4 storm that's could make its way into our area. Now, this is not a guarantee. It's just a possibility. So if you want to go outside around 11 to 2 a.m., that's the best chance to see it. But again, not a guarantee. There is a good chance to see it, though. I know I will because I didn't see it last night. Now I want to talk about the weather here because it's been extremely hot. We haven't seen this weather for several months. Yesterday, we got into the 90s, 91 degrees. We set a record. The previous record was set back in 2019, 89 degrees. But now we're in the 90s, and the 90s are here to stay for some of us. So I want to talk about outside right now. A look at the temperatures. 80s over in Pendleton, 85, 80 in LeGrand, 81 in Baker City. We're still at 90 degrees in Portland. We're likely to set another record high today, 60 over in Tillamook, so much cooler as we get over in the coast, but we're still heating up as we get throughout the valley and even over east. Another thing is we have a lot of sunshine out there, so the big thing is that heat and that sunshine. You need to know what to do with the heat safety tips. So drink plenty of water, get those fluids in, apply the sunscreen. We don't want you to get sunburnt, wear the lightweight clothing, and also take regular breaks because it is so hot outside. I also want to talk about water safety because the water temperatures are still pretty cold out there. So just know that hypothermia can happen in minutes, and just don't leave. Tell people where you're going because we want you to stay safe out there and enjoy the nice day. I want to talk about the air mass tracker because we are going to get much cooler air that moves back in for the start of the week. So temperatures back in the 70s. That's still pretty warm for us. We haven't seen this in a little bit, but we could see this heat up back again on Wednesday. You see this upper level ridge moving back in, bringing us the 80s again on Wednesday afternoon. I also want to talk about how clear it's going to be over the next several days. So we have a lot of sunshine for your Sunday going into Mother's Day. It's going to be a beautiful day outside. As we go into Monday, could see a bit more of cloud cover. however, so a mix of sun and clouds, but still seeing a lot of sunshine, still dry conditions as we go throughout the week. Really the only day that we're going to see any chances for showers is going to be on Thursday. So let's look at that full 7-day forecast. 81 for tomorrow, lots of sunshine for your Mother's Day, 72 on Monday, so we get much cooler, but still that's above average for this time of year. 77 on Tuesday, still nice and dry. Wednesday, the warmth is back, so 80 degrees, that's what I like to hear. 74 on your day on Thursday, chance for a few showers, but really dry as we go into the next weekend as well. So really looking like a great 7-day forecast. And tonight, you might want to check out the geomagnetic storm.
Absolutely. Good. It's tonight's the night. Thanks so much, Allison. In other news, 7 cases of avalanches and collapsing or cracking were observed on Mount Hood in less than 10 days. That's according to the Northwest Avalanche Center. And with this weekend's temperatures warming, dangers of climbing are also increasing. KATU is on your side with more on what you need to know. Portland Mountain Rescue tells us that the snowpack on Mount Hood is already unstable. They say the heat we're about to get could make it even worse. It might trigger more avalanches or falling ice and rocks that could hit climbers. They also say climbers need to be aware of hazards that are unique to Mount Hood.
Creates these what we call fumarole caves, which can either be big pits in the snow up there, or they can be kind of hidden caverns over which snow bridges can form. And so climbers can fall into those.
Portland Mountain Rescue also says unstable snowpack and dangerous conditions can be expected on the Cascade volcanoes in our region this weekend. Conditions could get worse with plenty of people out, so they're telling people to pick a less busy time to go. If you find yourself in trouble, of course, call 911. Turning now to the latest crime news, we're working to learn more about a stabbing in southeast Portland that sent one person to a hospital. Portland police say it happened just after noon this afternoon. They say it happened near Southeast 82nd Avenue. Police say when they arrived at the scene, the officers found one person with a stab wound. They were hospitalized. The victim's condition is not clear at this time, or not known rather. PPB says they are actively investigating. The Bureau believes the alleged stabbing was likely not a random attack. It says the incident also likely did not involve a knife. Also a crime alert now. The Clark County Sheriff's Office is asking your help to identify a burglary suspect accused of hitting multiple homes. The suspect was caught on a doorbell camera in at least one of the burglaries. Deputies say he knocks on the door with a paper in hand, likely pretending to be selling some type of service. When no one answers, he goes around the back of the home, according to the sheriff's office, breaks a window to get in and robs the home. Deputies believe he may be traveling in a white or silver sedan, and a woman around the same age could be with him as well. He is suspected in home burglaries in Camas, Philida, and Salmon Creek. And Portland Fire is investigating after several cars caught fire in northeast Portland. This happened last night in the Gateway Green area between I-205 and I-84. Portland Fire says 2 to 3 cars were fully engulfed and gutted by the flames and were almost burnt out by the time crews arrived. The cars were down a locked access road, making it harder for crews to reach them. We are working to learn more about why those cars were there and how the fire started in the first place. Happening now, Clark County, Washington wants to hear from its residents about severe weather and climate change. Right now, the county is in the early stages of creating a long-term program and policies focused on climate change, all of which will be added to the county's comprehensive growth management plan. This is all part of a state law that passed last year.
We need to come up with policies, programs, or actions basically that the county will implement over the next 20 years to help improve community resilience and reduce pollution in the county.
The county is holding 4 events to help gather feedback. The first one is an online survey, which is open now until tomorrow, Sunday at 5 p.m. You can find it using the website URL that's on your screen there. Once you're on that page, look for the Climate Change Planning tab on the left side of the screen. And on May 6th, the county will hold its first of 3 workshops to discuss their ideas with the community. The next 2 will be held later this summer and in the fall. Now is the time to get prepared for wildfire season. That's according to the Oregon State Fire Marshal. It says creating defensible space is one of the most important things you can do to protect your home and increase the chances that the home will survive a wildfire. Right now, the OSFM offers free defensible space assessments, and for a limited time, people living in select areas of the state may be eligible for a $250 payment after receiving their assessment. A few projects that the office recommends including space and pruning trees, removing leaves, needles, and other debris from within 100 feet of buildings, and clearing them from roofs and gutters as well. If you want to learn more about recommended projects or to request an assessment from the State Fire Marshal's office, head to OregonDefensiblespace.org. And some exciting news for park lovers around Portland. The Oregon Metro announced it is offering free parking at all Metro parks on select days this spring and summer. The Metro says it will have 3 free days. They are May 16th, June 19th, and June 20th. The free parking extends beyond just parks. The Metro says the free days will apply to some boat ramps as well. And this weekend's weather certainly feels like the dog days of summer. Today in Portland, the Doggy Dash took place at the Tom McCall Waterfront Park. Despite the heat, this is the biggest fundraiser of the year for the Oregon Humane Society. The Possum event kicked off with a walk, followed by the very famous and very cute pet festival that featured games, raffles, and even a dog/owner look-alike contest. The festivities ran until just this afternoon because of the heat today. Organizers say there will be extra water for people and pets along the dash route and cooling stations at the park as well. Well, we hope you enjoyed the weather today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back on air around 8 o'clock after the game. Have a great day.